Hi, I'm Walter Novoa, Partner Solutions Architect, specialized in cloud native apps and innovation, as well as on generative AI solutions. I work for the Microsoft Global Partner Solutions Americas team, helping service integrators and independent software vendors to build innovative AI and cloud solutions for their products and services modernization. This presentation is part of our Azure Design Blueprint series, a collection of short videos that explore the essential concepts and design strategies needed to build robust solutions with Azure services. Each video in the series targets a unique capability of Azure, providing practical insights for creating scalable, high-performance architectures. Today, we'll focus on agentic flows, a powerful approach that leverages coordinated AI agents to streamline complex processes, enhance system efficiency, and enable intelligent, adaptive solutions. Let's dive into how agentic flows can transform your architecture. Let's start by learning what an agent is. It is essentially a framework that operates on top of one or more modules. It's designed to handle complex and long-running operations effectively, extending the functionality of these models. Beyond just processing information, an agent can actively take actions on your behalf, making it an incredibly powerful tool in scenarios that demand decision-making and execution of tasks. This framework empowers users to streamline operations, automate processes, and deliver intelligent solutions by leveraging the underlying capabilities of the integrated models. Today, I'd like to talk about a fictional company called Conversatech. They are facing complex challenges in their customer support process, especially when managing a high volume of diverse inquiries. In a typical support environment, customers are reaching out about a range of issues, from technical support and billing questions to service disruptions. Each of these inquiries requires a different approach, and yet they all demand fast and accurate responses to keep customers satisfied and engaged. The problem is that as the volume and variety of these inquiries increase, handling them efficiently becomes a highly complex task. There's a need to quickly identify what each inquiry is about, route it to the right department or person, and ensure that the response is both relevant and timely. Traditional support models can struggle under this kind of demand, often leading to delays and inefficiencies that can frustrate customers and place a heavy burden on support teams. Using a single AI agent might seem like a solution, but one agent alone will struggle to manage the full complexity of support needs, especially when it comes to handling specialized issues, facilitating collaboration, or recalling context from past interactions. Each of these options falls short in meeting the demands of modern customer support. And that is what specifically brings us to agentic flows. An agentic flow represents a solution architecture built around the dynamic interaction of multiple agents, each leveraging different models to collaborate and drive intelligent outcomes. In this architecture, agents act as specialized entities, each responsible for distinct tasks or domains, yet seamlessly working together to achieve complex and long-running workflows. This interconnected network of agents enables modular, scalable, and adaptable solutions where decisions and actions are distributed and contextualized. By utilizing language models as the foundational intelligence layer, agentic flows empower systems to not only process information, but also coordinate, act, and optimize workflows, offering a flexible and powerful approach to application design. With that context, let's take an overview of our recommended solution architecture to fulfill the requirements of Conversatech. Conversatech's users need a channel to interact seamlessly with their customer support department. To achieve this, we can implement a chatbot interface, as the primary entry point for customer inquiries. This chatbot interface has been deployed using Azure Static Web Apps, a service designed for building and hosting modern web applications with a focus on simplicity, performance, and cost efficiency without the burden of a web server. But it's worth noting that this interface could also be deployed as part of a dynamic web application hosted in Azure App Service, for example, or embedded in a client application, such as a mobile app. On the back end, the chatbot leverages the Azure Bot Service, which is a fully managed platform for building conversational applications. Azure Bot Service provides a comprehensive set of advantages that make it an ideal choice for Conversatect. It allows seamless integration with a wide range of communication channels, such as Microsoft Teams, Slack, SMS, email, ensuring customers can access support through their preferred platforms. Additionally, its integration with Azure Cognitive Services and OpenAI models enables the chatbot to process natural language queries effectively, detect user intent, and deliver context-aware intelligent responses. The service is designed to scale automatically with user demand, maintaining consistent performance even during peak traffic periods. Furthermore, Azure Bot Service includes built-in analytic tools, offering valuable insights into chatbot performance, such as user engagement and conversation outcomes, which help identify areas for improvement. Developers benefit from its ease of use with tools like the Bot Framework SDK and Azure Bot Framework Composer, simplifying the process of designing, building, and testing conversational flows. Finally, the platform ensures enterprise-grade security and compliance, protecting customer interactions and data while adhering to industry standards. Remember that for scenarios where the application is hosted within the customer's Microsoft 365 infrastructure, Copilot Studio offers an excellent option for building conversational agents. Copilot Studio allows organizations to design and deploy custom AI agents that integrate seamlessly with Microsoft 365 applications like Teams, Outlook, and SharePoint. These agents can automate tasks and provide intelligent assistance directly within tools employees use daily, enhancing productivity and streamlining workflows. However, for a public-facing chatbot like Conversatext, Azure Bot Service is the preferred solution because it is designed to handle the unique demands of external user engagement, offering robust scalability, multi-channel integration, and advanced AI capabilities, all while ensuring secure and reliable interactions with external users. Let's delve into the next critical component of Conversatext's architecture, the Agentic Services layer. This layer represents the core intelligence of the system, where specialized agents collaborate to handle complex workflows, manage tasks, and deliver personalized customer support. The Agentic Services layer provides the flexibility to choose the optimal computing environment for agent execution, allowing deployment in various Azure services based on specific requirements. For example, the Azure Container Apps environment hosts lightweight, scalable microservices functioning as specialized agents. This modular approach enables efficient handling of tasks such as query classification and intelligent routing. We could also use Azure Kubernetes Service. It provides a robust containerized environment for computationally intensive tasks like knowledge retrieval and retrieval augmented generation, ensuring dynamic scalability and high performance. Other computing platform that we could use here is the Azure Function Apps. Uh, it offers a serverless execution model for event-driven operations, optimizing cost effectiveness and responsiveness for tasks such as compliance checks and sentiment analysis. And finally, we could also use the Azure AI Agent Service within AI Foundry. This is the most advanced offering in this field, as it is a fully managed service that facilitates the creation, orchestration, and execution of sophisticated AI agents. It integrates with models from Azure AI Foundry's catalog, including those from OpenAI, Meta, Mistral, and many other providers, enabling agents to perform complex actions and automate business processes of any complexity. This service also provides intuitive tools to build, test, and manage agents with built-in support for memory, tool integration, and dynamic workflows. Additionally, it simplifies inter-agent communication and ensures consistency in task execution through advanced orchestration capability. This flexibility allows Conversatec to tailor the deployment environment to the specific needs of each agent, ensuring optimal performance, scalability, and cost efficiency. Within this layer, agents execute critical tasks that address Conversatec's requirements. For example, the query classification. Here, the agents analyze incoming customer inquiries to determine their nature and urgency, enabling efficient routing to the appropriate support resources. Then we have intelligent routing. Based on classification, agents direct inquiries to the correct department or specialist, reducing response times and enhancing customer satisfaction. We also have knowledge retrieval, for example, and these play a crucial role in empowering agents to access and utilize diverse data sources efficiently. The Azure AI Agent Service offers tools such as grounding with Bing Search for real-time web data retrieval. We also have file search for accessing external documents, and also Azure Cognitive Search to integrate structured enterprise data. And these tools enable agents to quickly parse, analyze, and deliver accurate responses, ensuring timely and contextually relevant information for customers' inquiries. In the agent service of AI Foundry, we also have action tools that extend the capability of agents to perform specific tasks. For example, with the code interpreter, agents can execute Python code securely for computations or data analysis. With function calling, the agents are allowed to invoke predefined functions to interact with APIs or perform backend tasks like database updates. And additionally, we also have OpenAI API specification integration and Azure Functions integration. With this, the service provides robust mechanisms for scalable and reliable action execution, enabling agents to address diverse operational needs seamlessly. Our agents also execute sentiment analysis, and in this case, the agents assess customer emotions expressed in communications, allowing support teams to prioritize and tailor responses to improve user experience. Another task that agents could execute are compliance checks that ensure that interactions adhere to regulatory standards and company policies, maintaining legal compliance and protecting customer data. All of this strictly aligned with the responsible AI principles. To coordinate and manage these diverse tasks, the orchestration component plays an important role. Azure AI Foundry, with its agent service, is especially useful here as it provides advanced orchestration capabilities, enabling seamless collaboration between agents. This service simplifies the creation and management of agents by offering tools for defining workflows, integrating AI models, and automating decision-making processes. With built-in memory management and tool integration, it ensures that agents operate cohesively and effectively, even in complex workflows. Furthermore, it facilitates advanced inter-agent communication, ensuring that tasks are executed in the correct sequence and context is maintained throughout all the process. Azure AI Agent Service also provides advanced debugging and testing environments, allowing developers to refine their agents' performance efficiently. While the Azure AI Agent Service of AI Foundry is a powerful option, orchestration within the agentic services layer is not limited to this tool alone. Developers can also leverage other popular frameworks such as Semantic Kernel, Autogen, or even frameworks from third parties such as LangGraph. Additionally, for cases where an established framework may seem overkill or too restrictive, developers can design and implement their own custom orchestration mechanisms tailored to the specific needs of the solutions that they are working with. Besides that, the flexibility of the Azure cloud allows us to mix and match orchestrators in these kind of solutions. So we are not limited to use any given framework. We could use all of them at the same time or just one or two. It depends on your own preferences. The Agentic Services layer provides direct access to various Azure services, enabling agents to retrieve and manipulate data, execute actions, and enhance for overall functionality. For instance, agents can securely store and retrieve unstructured data such as logs, files, and media through Azure Storage. They can also query structured datasets, such as customer records or transactional histories, by connecting to Azure SQL database, ensuring accurate and real-time responses. Additionally, services like Azure Cosmos DB empower agents to work with distributed scalable databases for scenarios requiring high availability and low latency data access. Through Azure OpenAI Service, agents can utilize state-of-the-art natural language processing models to interpret queries, generate content, and enhance conversational capabilities. Azure Cognitive Services provides pre-built AI models for vision, speech, and language processing, enabling agents to extract actionable insights from multimedia data. Azure AI Search supports agents in retrieving relevant information from indexed datasets, such as knowledge bases or internal documentation, ensuring timely and precise responses. The Agentic Services layer is not limited to Azure native tools. It also supports integration with external APIs. Agents can access third-party services such as payment gateways or logistic platforms to complete transactions or track orders. They can fetch real-time data from external systems, like weather or market trends, to enrich customer interactions. Furthermore, agents can collaborate with proprietary enterprise APIs, enabling seamless integration with existing workflows and tools within the customer's infrastructure. This capability ensures that Conversatex agents remain versatile and adaptable, capable of interacting with a diverse ecosystem of services to meet specific business needs. All of these robust capabilities can be exposed to third parties using Azure API management. This service acts as a gateway enabling secure and scalable access to the functionality provided by the Agentic Services layer. By leveraging Azure API management, organizations can transform their internal agent-driven operations into accessible APIs for external developers, partners, or clients. This brings several benefits. First, it provides a centralized interface for managing and monitoring API usage, ensuring consistent performance and reliability. We also could have security advantages. It provides robust authentication and authorization mechanisms, including support for OAuth 2, Azure Active Directory integration, and API keys. Additionally, API management includes built-in protection against threats such as rate limiting, IP filtering, and caching, safeguarding the APIs from abuse and ensuring consistent service quality. Another advantage of Azure API management is its ability to simplify and streamline external integrations, with features such as API versioning, policies, and development portals, API management makes it easier for external developers to understand and consume the services offered by the agentic layer. Well, as a conclusion, by pivoting to an agentic flow architecture, Conversatec empowers specialized agents to each handle a specific aspect of customer support, classifying inquiries, coordinating internally when extra help was needed, and preserving all the context that makes interactions feel personal. Instead of dumping every job onto one mega agent, each agent had a distinct role, whether that was knowledge retrieval, compliance checks, or calling an external API for real world actions. This modular setup means no matter how unique or complex a new customer request might be, the system can handle it gracefully without putting pressure on a single overloaded AI. Now let's take a quick look at the key features behind Conversatec's agentic flow architecture. Everything starts with centralized dialog management, a single front door for incoming queries, ensuring each request quickly finds its ideal specialized agent. By emphasizing agent specializations, tasks like knowledge retrieval or compliance checks become more manageable, and your prompts become more precise. Of course, these agents need to run where they make the most sense, which is why deployment flexibility is key. Whether you favor Azure Container Apps, AKS, or a fully managed AI Foundry setup, you can adapt easily as workloads grow. Meanwhile, a layer of seamless collaboration and orchestration knits these specialized agents together, passing context and partial results among them without missing a beat. Highly specialized agents are your secret weapon. When each agent tackles a single well-defined task, you can craft tighter prompts that yield more accurate AI results. This makes prompt engineering simpler and more effective, boosting both performance and reliability. When combined with actionable integrations, agents can do more than just chat. They can retrieve external info, update customer records, or even trigger workflows in other systems. This ability to act on a customer behalf transforms your support flow into a truly end-to-end solution. Lastly, always orchestrate, monitor, and evolve. Employ a coordination layer to sequence and manage interactions among agents, and keep an eye on metrics like response times, accuracy, and user satisfaction. As you gather insights, refine your prompts, add new agents, or retune existing ones. And as we bring this presentation to a close, I want to leave you with a few key questions. First one, how can we integrate multilingual support while maintaining context and accuracy? Second, how do we handle concurrency and maintain data consistency when multiple specialized agents collaborate on a single query? And the final one, what strategies can we use to efficiently manage short-lived context while preserving essential memory for long-running or more complex queries? This is your homework. Finally, here are a few helpful resources to fuel your next steps in mastering agent-based solutions. First, dive into the principles of AI agents. Understanding what they are and how they are reshaping the way we work is the foundation. Then, check out Microsoft's agentic AI frameworks, including Autogen and Semantic Kernel, for a deeper look into designing and orchestrating these agents in real-world scenarios. And finally, if you want to fast-track deploying agents at scale, explore the Azure AI Foundry Agent Service through the official documentation and handy video guides. Thanks so much for hanging out and exploring all these agentic flow ideas with me. I hope you found it helpful, and if you have any questions or just want to chat more about this, don't hesitate to reach out. Goodbye.